for students who started on their instruments in September. And I would say August, but they didn't start in August. They started in September. And so what you are going to hear is a massive progression from where they started. If you are a parent of a beginning band student, we appreciate your effort and your energy, and we hope that your ears are okay, because they did not start off very well. They made a lot of sounds that were not from this world, but they are now making tonal sounds, and we're excited about that, and we're excited for you to hear that as well. Our beginning band is going to play 4 pieces for you. And in addition to the program that I did not put in there, we were not sure where we were going to put it, but we have it now, and I've got to put it in the program. Our 6th grade percussionists are going to have a percussion ensemble, and they're going to do that right at the end of beginning band. And our high school band will also have a percussion ensemble that they're going to play right at the end of beginning band. So, before I talk too much, Mrs. Sims has told me she does not want to talk, so I'm just going to say our first piece for our beginning band is going to play for you is Jingle Bells. Beginning band as a train that starts awfully slow. A train doesn't go from 0 to 60 miles per hour very fast. It starts very slow and it progressively gets faster. And so our first days of beginning band involved us learning a lot of music theory, but it also involved us opening our cases and then closing our cases. That was like how it started. And then we would open our cases and then grab our instrument, and then assemble our instrument, and then put it back in. And then we would assemble our instruments, play, and move on from there. So it is a really slow, gradual process, but the train is definitely moving with our 6th grade band. Our next piece that they're going to play for you is My Draco. Our goal as band directors is obviously to give our students a really well-rounded, really solid, fundamental, solid foundation to move on. And so the pieces that we pick are important for us, not only for our students to be able to play, but also to be able to push them. The next piece that we're going to play actually pushes them in the fact that it adds 8 notes, which is the first piece that our entire band has had. Our percussion has had it up to this point, but not our entire band. It also involves us adding our 6th notes that we've ever learned, and so this is definitely something that challenges them, but we're very excited about it. The next piece that they're going to play for you is Up on a Housetop.
right, so the first three pieces you heard all involve the band pretty much playing all the same thing. So that's how we start off, everybody playing what we call a unison melody, unison rhythms, unison melody. And it helps them hear, okay, am I playing the right thing because I should match up with everybody. This year, we also thought these kids were at the point now where they could start doing something a little bit more challenging. So the next piece, the last piece we're going to present for you with the whole band, is actually a three-part piece. So what you're going to hear is some of the kids are going to be playing the melody, the top part. Some of the kids, they learn how to play harmony, where the rhythms kind of match, but the notes aren't the same. So they had to learn how to not listen too much to what else was going on. And it's really challenging. And then the third thing you hear is the bass line, who is playing a rhythm that's totally different than everybody else. And they actually get a chance to shine back there. Usually the bass is covered up. Here you're going to hear them a lot more. So, and then the percussion is doing a little bit more challenging things too. So this last piece, Jolly St. Nicholas, you'll hear. I hope you enjoy it. All right. So next, we're going to bring up the percussion. One of the things you notice back here, the percussion, they're moving around a lot, and so we train them to know every different instrument. When you're playing a wind instrument, you usually specialize on one, maybe two. Percussionists, they have to learn pretty much everything back there. So percussion ensemble is one of the ways we do that, is get them playing these pieces that have a lot of different instruments, and it's also a way for me to help them understand the techniques of all these different percussion instruments. So, percussionists, go ahead and start you. So the sixth grade, they're going to play a mallet piece for you. And then high school, go ahead and get to your instrument, be ready, so you can jump up here when it's y'all's turn. So we're going to do two percussion pieces for you. Sixth grade is going to present We Wish You a Merry Christmas, and the high school percussion ensemble is going to do an arrangement of Away in a Manger. So it's based on, I did an arrangement, it's based on the Pentatonics version, but it's also, if you're familiar with Brazilian music, it's also kind of mixed up with some Brazilian carnival music. So we're going to get that set up. Just here a second.